Hello.
Hello.
8 days to go to due date.
8 days till due date.
We have a little artiste doing a project back here. What did you make? Oh, it's beautiful.
I mix it together. I'll make a whole rainbow.
A whole rainbow. Wow, that looks beautiful. How are you, love?
I'm doing all right. This is probably the last time we have to do this as a Zoom.
Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, she likes that. She just did a big kick about it.
Yeah, Daddy's going to come home tomorrow, Lila.
Daddy's gonna come home tomorrow. Are you excited? So one thing I didn't say yesterday was Jason and I signed all the things for my advanced care directive, and there are now 2 copies in your to-go bag with the cord blood registry kit. I put it in a folder in there because we had to have one to the hospital, and it's always good to have an extra copy. And it's just one of those wild things where you have to decide on paper what to do in worst case scenario and actually have it legally written down so you have all your bases covered. And it's always an interesting perception into mortality, and life can be short and all of, whoa, can you put that on the paper too with your thumb? Yeah. And then this morning,
Ready?
she woke me up.
Ready?
She woke me up at 6 a.m. instead of 5:30. So that extra half hour was nice. Oh, look at you. It's okay, Mommy can wash. And then at 7:25 this morning, I had a legitimate contraction. My mom always talks about, whoa. She always talks about how with each baby, you know, your body ramps up, it does Braxton Hicks, all these things. And then you get that first real contraction, your body goes,
Oh, no.
oh, right, this. And I felt that this morning and was like, oh, whoa. And it lasted for what felt like forever. I'm sure it was only like a minute, but it felt a whole lot longer than that. And then I've just been having the littler, smaller ones throughout the day today, but there was only that one big one, but wee, was it a big one. Aside from that, things are good. She's just playing and we're having a good time today.
Good.
Wow.
Daddy?
It's beautiful, honey.
I put it on the paper. Ovia.
OVIA.
Ooh.
1 week, 1 day.
Because I'm 39 weeks tomorrow. Daily development. The antibodies you're giving to baby Rosenwach are a stand-in for her still developing immune system, which is not yet ready for prime time. That's one reason it was so important that I got the flu shot, the COVID vaccine, anything that I can get to pass to her to help her out at the beginning is key, because they don't get anything till they're 8 weeks. Well, there's that one they get right towards the beginning, but she can't because I have Crohn's. She can't get that live vaccine, so she can't get that one right away.
Oh, Lila, do not spill that.
Bye. Oh, bud. We just made a big mess.
Okay.
All right, grab some paper towels.
We need to clean up.
We gotta clean it up.
Hi, Brady.
Towels over. Come here. Come here. All right, come help. Get everything
No.
Get everything up from the floor. Hold for cleaning. Mop it up. We gotta get this all clean. You got everything up here wet, honey. Postpartum depression, baby blues, or something more. Now we have talked about this some.
Mommy.
Yes, sweetie.
She just walked out of the room.
Be right back. Okay, you go set it up.
Hey, look what I got.
She found her old picnic basket in baby sister's room while we were up there changing.
Wow.
Postpartum depression, baby blues, or something more. After 9 months of pregnancy and pregnancy hormones, it's only natural that women feel a little exhausted or down. But some might notice more intense feelings of sadness after their little ones are born, known as postpartum depression. Read more. So I know we've talked about it a bunch, and now that it's like about to be there, they're talking about it a lot more. And I just think it's important, like you and I were saying a few weeks ago, we'll recognize it more. And I was never full on postpartum depression. I was postpartum anxiety, but just knowing it happened once and could happen again kind of a thing. Do you help opening it?
Is that something that you've already started talking about with your therapist?
Actually, no, that hasn't. There's been so many other things going on. I haven't really mentioned that yet. It's one piece. Can you show Daddy the watermelon?
Oh, I remember that watermelon.
But that's a good idea to talk to her. We actually had a session yesterday, which is the last one until little one shows up, because we see each other every 2 weeks. And we didn't bring that up, but it's good to have that on the forefront. Just, she's pushing that pretty hard. Financial decisions to make before your baby arrives. Financial planning has always been important, but it takes on a whole new meaning once you have a child.
2.
Now we have I'm gonna have to. What needs to change for you to be financially prepared for new life? Read more. ... Let's see what they suggest. I mean, we already got life insurance policies. I know we're gonna have to up them, tweak them. It says adjusting your emergency cash. Experts recommend keeping an emergency fund totaling 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. If you and your partner both have stable incomes, 3 months of saving might be a workable choice for you. If there's only one breadwinner in the household, or if one breadwinner has a more sporadic income, you may want to lean closer to the 6-month mark. Starting a college savings account. We've talked about that. Buying children's life insurance. Children's life insurance builds cash value over time and protects you financially until your child reaches the age of 21 and becomes the policy owner. Do we have one of those for Lila?
I don't think so.
I don't
You
think
should
so.
talk to your dad.
That's something to talk about. The big picture. Integrating the various financial considerations into your short-term and long-term planning is the first step towards getting a handle on how your finances change when you become a parent. And then there's a whole thing of like, check it out. This is where we are super lucky that my father is a financial planner, because he is able to help us in a lot of these aspects and set up accounts and do things. But yeah, I don't think we have life insurance for her. We do for us to protect her, but not for her. Adulting.
For real.
And
Baby center. Blah.
did your baby arrive?
No.
gave me a thing this morning though. Baby names inspired by flowers. I mean, immediately I think of like 10. All right, let's do this. Ready? Alyssa, Azalea, Blossom, Bluebell, Calla, Camellia, Cherry, Dahlia, Daisy, Flora, Heather, Hyacinth, which is totally going to have a resurgence, by the way, because of Bridgerton. Hyacinth is going to become popular again. Iris, I've always loved Iris. I have always thought that's a beautiful name. Jasmine, Juniper, Laurel, Lavender, Lilac. So I ran into a friend from childhood, John Funk, when I was hiking with Lila on Runyon Canyon. This was, a couple years ago. And he was like, you had the baby, what's her name? I said, Lila. He goes, Lilac? You named your baby Lilac? I was like, no, Lila. And he goes, Lilac? I was like, no, her name is Lila. But he heard Lilac, so I think he thinks her name is Lila. Lily, Magnolia, Marigold, Myrtle. There's a myrtle flower?
I think it's a plant.
What does that look like?
I think we can Google that.
I'm gonna have to Google that because I just think of Myrtle the turtle now, but Magnolia.
Come on to my picnic.
Come on to the picnic. Okay, I'll be right there. Orchid, Pansy, Petunia, Peony, Poppy, Rose, Tansy, Tulip, Violet, and Zinnia. What's Zinnia?
Again, I don't know.
I don't know that one. And then there's a bunch of boy names too.
I got lots of stuff to do.
You got a lot of stuff for the picnic? Can you show your picnic basket?
No, I got.
You
Come
want me to come with you?
on.
Okay, I'll be right there. You started. I'll be right there.
Okay.
You're busy.
Marijuana during pregnancy. Is it safe? I would just say no to that. I don't even think I need to open that. Watch an induced birth. No, no, that
I've done that.
I've done it. Wow. Well, I gotta get to a 3-year-old's picnic. 8 days to go. My gosh, I love you. All right, we're gonna remember which way this is one of these times.
I'll switch.
Uh-huh.
No, you switch.
Subscribe up here.
Watch Diddy down here. Hit the like button and click the bell for notifications.
Send in those questions and comments. It's getting so close. Oh, there's her foot. Bye.
Bye.